All right, go for it. Say who you are.
Oh, I'm Landfill.
I'm Morning Dove.
And we are going to continue on and go see the alpacas, and Beat is going to go back to town.
It's day 49.
Day 49.
Excellent, thanks guys. All right folks, good morning. Hope you all liked meeting Landfill and Morning Dove. I'm a little embarrassed about last night when I was pointing the camera the wrong way, so I thought I'd make up for it. Yeah, I just wanted to show you just before I get on the bus into Marion, this partnership shelter is really cool. So it's probably about the cleanest shelter I've seen on the trail. Looks really new. And it's a double-decker, and I mentioned it has a shower. So here's the first level. Very fancy. Picnic table. Little fire ring. And then it's got a pretty basic sort of privy out there, just a toilet. But there is, well, it isn't on. There's the shower, which certainly probably doesn't look like much if you're not a hiker. But is pretty exciting if you are a hiker. And then outside the shower, a little couple hooks to hang stuff up. Around the back of the shelter, there's even a big old deep sink back here, which is pretty neat. The shower and the sink are switched off again for COVID. Cool, you got your straps. Alrighty, no, you're all set, brother, no worries. Let's see if I can climb up while holding a camera. On the second level, very cool. And the dude who's coming down, he actually pitched up a hammock up here, so that's pretty neat. You could pitch a hammock up on the loft level. What's craziest, like, there's one of the details that drives me crazy, is that these windows have shutters which you can close. So they had shut up those shutters last night, I guess to keep out the light or the breeze or whatever. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, beautiful shelter. And you can get a pizza delivered, so bonus. So just one other thing I wanted to show before we get on the bus here in 15 minutes or so to get to Marion is down here at the Mount Rogers Visitor Center. So the phone that you can use to call for pizza is right up here. And there's a little binder with menus and stuff over here. That's pretty cool. There are bathrooms around the corner, men's and women's, but the bathroom is closed. And the thing I really wanted to show you, had a little freak out because I had heard that there was water here. And there's the spigot for the hose attachment, but it is well off. So at first I walked the perimeter of the building to see if there was another spot for water and found nothing. And as I was getting kind of disheartened and a little depressed over not having water for the night, I saw that right over here, this is the spigot you want if you want water. So you just push that down and your water comes, which is very nice. So I'm not sure if this visitor center is just closed altogether. It kind of looks like it. But boy, they left all the lights on and everything, so that's kind of weird. But anyways, me and all the folks I was with last night all kind of making our way down to the road. Because I think the bus should be here in whatever, 10 or 20 minutes or something like that. Yeah, so I'll check in with y'all. And there's the bus to town. 50 cents. All right, folks, it's 9:02, just made it back to the Travel Inn. Bus was very nice, sort of a little, sort of like an airport shuttle type bus. Probably about a dozen seats or so. But the driver was not collecting any fares, so I saved 50 cents on the ride in. Travel Inn, wonderful place, but they're not ready for us just yet. I can't really hold that against them. It's only 9 in the morning. They just kindly asked that we kind of poke around elsewhere. We could leave our bags and check back with them at 11:30 when we'll be able to check in. So that's the plan. At least I don't have a bag on my back, and I guess I'll kind of find a place to wander and hang out. So I'll see you. All right, folks. Well, it's just past 11:30. It's just past 11:30, and I just checked in over here at the Travel Inn. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and show you the room. I'm gonna be in room 53, and Hershey is the woman I've been hanging near, and she's gonna be in room 51. So. There we are. Perfect. Perfect accommodation. That suits me just fine. Got some detergent. Go ahead and throw in some laundry pretty much right away. And then I think I'm gonna try and get the town shuttle slash bus, whatever you want to call it. And that town shuttle slash bus is gonna go down to the outfitter, the sort of Army Navy store slash outfitter that has that has all kinds of fuel, it says. So I don't need all kinds, I just need one kind, just a little 100-gram canister of fuel, and that should be about the extent of my resupply here, as I have a box in the office already. So yeah, I'll check in later. Hey folks, it is 7:43 on day 49, and I'm at the Travel Inn. Just finished up some dinner with Hershey over at the Mexican joint next door to here. It was actually pretty good little Mexican dinner. So yeah, so my plans have changed just a little bit for tomorrow anyways, at least. The package with my GoPro in it, which was guaranteed delivered today by 3 p.m. You can probably guess, has not arrived. So supposed to be guaranteed about 5 hours ago, and the last update for the tracking number is that it is still sitting on a shelf. Or maybe that was a Freudian slip. Is that it is still sitting on a shelf in Roanoke, Virginia. Which I know is about 200 trail miles away, but who knows exactly how many miles down Interstate 81 that is. I'm kind of hoping, holding out the faintest of hopes that it may still arrive this evening, in which case I can break out of here and get back on trail and keep on hiking, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think I'm going to get a package past 8 o'clock, not from the Postal Service. So if and likely when that package does not arrive this evening, I can't really keep moving without it. So I think what I'm probably going to do is, it looks like the shuttle here, that sort of town bus shuttle thing that they offer, might actually run out to Atkins, which is not very far down trail, but better than zero for sure. So what I might do is try and take that shuttle out to Atkins tomorrow morning, Atkins, Virginia, and then just do like a 10 slack back to here, which is like just an insane glut of slack packing and zeros all in a really tight time frame. But this time there's actually like well, I guess every time there's, well, most times there's a good reason for it, and this time's no different. So eventually I'll have my GoPro, and eventually I'll be moving down trail with the speed I want to be, but it may not be tomorrow. So luckily the hotel's able to accommodate me one more night if it comes to that, and hopefully that package arrives tomorrow. That's about all I can say. Aside from that, just a quick health update, because I know today is day 49, as I said. For the most part, health is pretty good. So I did mention on my video a couple days ago, that first day I was back on trail, day 47, that my trekking poles kind of collapsed a little bit as I was hiking. I think it was all the impacts of the stones stone on the ground through the Grayson Highlands, which sort of just smushed up the poles. Not smushed up the poles, but just collapsed the little flip locks on them. So they got shorter and shorter over the course of the day. And I mentioned on that video that by the end of the day, I felt like my knees were kind of starting to bark a little bit. Not a huge problem. Again, that was still a 22-mile day. But, you know, they kind of reared. They were still a little grumpy the next day on that 24-mile day. So, you know, not the end of the world, but something I'm kind of paying attention to. They were a little bit better today. Obviously, today was a 0, so that probably helps. Aside from that, I did get, you know, kind of re-aggravated some of those trekking pole blisters on my hands. This one was a little more egregious. Left hand, still a little rough. That 80 degree day yesterday also, I think it was just that I was just like sweating all over my trekking pole straps and sweating really a lot for the first time since I've been on trail. So I was all mucky and dirty and dusty, but yeah, so I got some blisters on my hands, some blisters on my feet, but you know, nothing really brutal, nothing I can't just tape up and deal with. So aside from that, health is really good. So knees are kind of barking a little. Shin hasn't been an issue since you know, since a few weeks ago. So that's great. Knees were barking, but I think with the 0 today and what's likely to be a short day one way or another tomorrow, hopefully that'll have an opportunity to kind of heal up. And blisters I can deal with, you know. So health, I'd say B plus today. Yeah, I'd say 49. I'm probably not going to record anymore today. I'm just going to sit around editing videos and watching Mission Impossible on TV. And I will check in with you all tomorrow one way or another. So hopefully it'll be on a GoPro. We'll see. See ya.